What is a likely scenario of crypto if Feds raise rates to combat inflation, and what if they don't?
Generally speaking, crypto doesn't do well when the central bank balance sheets are not growing. So if they're raising rates, that's probably crypto winter. And I think that's more likely to happen next year and the year after, or certainly the year after, 2023, than it is 2022. We'll start transitioning toward that idea. Maybe. Who knows? This could be a super cycle, and I get some of that view as well, because if we continue with this massive fiscal push for retooling the economy, this big green drive, universal basic income, stuff like that, we could be on a longer monetary expansion.
You may have to correct me because I'm not very smart with this stuff, but if the Fed doesn't raise rates, but I guess the long end of the curve decides to go on its own, right, and rates start to go up on like the 30-year due to inflation expectations, what I've heard before people talk about how they may try to introduce various types of yield curve control. What does that look like? Am I explaining this in any way?
Yeah, so really simply, right, this is this weird fucked up world we're in. So the answer to slow growth is currently printing of money. So let's say growth is running too hot. What do? Well, they don't want rates to go up because it's going to slow the economy down and we go back to square one. So they cap yields, which means they buy. So quantitative easing is buying a fixed amount of bonds at whatever price. Yield curve control is buying an unlimited amount of bonds at a fixed price. So basically, if inflation pressures are massive and they say, no, the 10-year yield will not go above 2%, and they end up buying $1 trillion of 10 years, that's another $1 trillion of printing in the middle of an inflationary pressure. And so that is incredibly bullish Bitcoin, clearly.
Gotcha. One other question.
So Japan ended up owning 65% of all government bonds.
Because they just sat
BOJ, because it said it's not moving over 10 basis points, we'll buy everything.
Gotcha.
Only.